Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How is everybody on this beautiful Saturday evening? I hear an echo.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm working on it.
Welcome, guys. Till you figured the echo out, I will mute my headphones for a bit. Welcome. Yeah, Twitch is lagging like no tomorrow. The computer's acting up as a typical nice Saturday evening. How's it going, Super Typhon? Good evening, Castella. Welcome, guys. Welcome in. Hey, our flight engineer is here. Good evening, Robbie. So, hopefully this is going like I want it to work. Our beautiful Spitty. Since we could not finish the last flight plan, we do the last bit of the flight plan from Thursday first, and then we load over to what was planned for today. Swing! Yay! Oh, it's the TwitchCon today. Did not know that. So let's see if Nights Up has his echo under control. Does it work, Copilot?
I have a problem. Whenever I switch off the sound of your Twitch screen, it also kills the sound in the Discord.
What?
Yes. It's really weird.
Okay, once again. What? Why?
I don't know. Okay, I think I've got it now.
Yeah?
Do you still have an echo?
I don't have an echo.
Okay, that
Echo,
sounds
echo.
promising. But I still don't know. I mean, just now when I started the sim, it had the usual startup sounds. They came through.
Okay.
But, let's just hope. But shouldn't I also get some sort of click sound when I... Oh yes, I get it now. I get this now. Oh, there is hope.
There's hope. I
Yes,
see a
yes.
light on the horizon.
Good.
Well, at least we have no CTDH at the moment. That bad word.
Well, let's hope it stays that way.
Oh yeah. Let's hope. Murph wasn't
Okay.
lucky today.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Last night, during Murph's flight, so many people had... I had a hellish frame rate at the end. I landed that Globemaster with a frame rate of 6.
Ooh.
And can you imagine how that actually looked? We sort of went boop, boop, bomb. You know, just you have no continuous movement when you have 6 frames.
You had, wie sagt man da, Dia-Show?
Yeah, slideshow.
Slideshow?
Yeah. And I realized afterwards, when I wrote in chat, I said, I landed at 6 FPS. I mean, they probably thought, oh, this guy did a wonderful landing. Because you can read 6 FPS also as a good
Feet
landing,
per sec.
you know?
Probably. Somebody loaded into me. Okay, this is
I'll do
weird.
a quick and dirty style, no?
I just fled.
Oh yes, I hear the spitty.
Yay!
What a wonderful sound.
The Lady Spitfire.
I have one switch on my throttle,
Yeah?
which is basically like the famous combination, Control E.
Oh,
Yeah.
you play dirty
So,
tonight. Uh-huh,
well, I
uh-huh.
mean, I didn't want to wait so long. So, in fact, that bloody thing is too loud now.
Cry baby. Swing! Yay, we're up and running. So, let's see. There's Night Sap. I guess in that jet behind there is Robbie parking.
Yeah, I'll move. I'll move from that position.
You're not in the way. Robbie stands inside a jet.
Okay.
Or what that ever is.
Now, is my door closed or is it not?
I don't know.
No, it's wide open.
Don't fall out.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Good evening, or morning, or lunch, or whatever. Hi there. Hope you have a fantastic time in Hawaii. Old veterans, nice to see you. Nice to have you here.
Hello, Scott.
My co-pilot Nightsap is here. Also Robbie, our flight engineer, who made those nice liveries. Hope you have a nice time in Hawaii. Lots of cocktail and white sand. Maybe a hammock between the palm trees. Good morning.
Yes, you can also make chopped liver. Okay, Robbie. That's a very good qualification. I think you're hired.
Yeah, good chopped liver. Morning, just had breakfast, getting ready to leave the ship today. Oh, nice. Traveling. What is on the schedule today? And greetings to the missus, of course. What was that sigh?
I was just having a conversation with my console. It's a funny thing in the Globemaster. You cannot operate the autopilot as long as the plane is on the ground. I mean, even if the engines are running and everything, you're ready for takeoff, you can't switch it on. As soon as you're in the air, it works.
Okay. Just to walk around and enjoy, then off to Honolulu.
Yeah, these are the sort of magic names, yeah?
Yeah. Would be nice there. Having the feet in the sand.
But I think it's one of these places where probably your imagination is better than reality.
Probably cause of too many people there.
Yeah. So, stop. So, how many pilots? Is it just the two of us?
No, Robbie is over there.
Oh yeah, it's over there. Yeah, I thought.
Quilting.
Yeah, in his fancy flame livery. It makes the Spitty look sort of very modern.
No. He wrote wrong chat. So you creating stuff out of fabric? Would be cool. So what do we need?
This is what you get, Robbie, when you're in two streams at the same time.
Especially because I create stuff out of fabric too. So let's start. Or what do you think, guys? Cornelia.
In the moment of takeoff, connection lost.
Yay!
But I mean, that happens all the time at the moment.
Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Kabam. Those nice crushing mountains. Ah, look at that view.
Yeah, it's that. This countryside is absolutely amazing.
We will stay a bit in it. That's the nice stuff about. Not the wrong buttons at the wrong time. That's the right button. Stuck in a cloud. So there we are at our spit around the world, day 43.
Day 43 and a half.
42 and a half.
42 and a half. Yeah.
Because we could not finish 42 last stream. We were too tired. We took too long over Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful there.
As you saw, I couldn't stop taking screenshots there.
Now we know who is responsible.
Buffer bar. Okay. That's a very exciting view.
Yeah. Well,
Funny, my Twitch seems to be doing fine.
Well,
It's obviously.
I wanted to. Ah, come on. So better. I wanted to watch Nullblick when I came home, or let him run in the background, but I needed about 6 or 7 refreshes that I could load into his stream.
That is strange.
Ooh, that's a sight.
So
Yeah.
shall we go up to 5.5?
I wanted to fly between.
Between?
Between.
No, that's way too stressful for me.
Good evening, Costella. Quite interesting sights here.
Hello, Costella.
Das war Covington. That was Covington.
Covington, yeah.
And I stay between those two mountains.
Julie Covington, I think, was the original singer of Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Really?
Yeah.
I just know the version of Madonna.
Yeah, that came later.
Beautiful song.
Yep.
Evita, I watched Evita in the movie as a child.
Mm-hmm.
It was in English with a German subtext, with German subtitles.
Yeah.
Was not pretty exciting as a child then, back then. But I can remember that song when she stands there on the balcony and sings that song. That's,
exactly.
Yeah. Oh. And even if I did not understand a word, I felt, oh my God, is this beautiful.
And it's even though I know the background. I know that they were both bastards, him and her. They both really took advantage of their position of power. They were corrupt and all that. But still, it's just a romantic story.
Yeah. And me not speaking English, I bugged my mom so much and long that she would get me the soundtrack CD of that movie.
Yeah.
I bugged her so much. Come on, Mom. You don't understand it. I don't care. Try Mary Poppins with Chinese dubbing. No. I find the English stuff to sing very hard.
Chinese is.
I find the Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, that song. Wow. That lady had a tongue, that has a tongue, very flexible. Oh, now I know why I'm so far in front.
Why?
I'm booting it at the moment.
I'm 263, so...
I was 280.
No wonder. Your poor engine.
What? I throttled back. I throttled back since I don't want to push her. I'm on 2,626 RPMs.
And I'm now on 3,000 RPM,
If you
which is
go
way too
down,
high.
if you go down with the RPMs, she gets faster.
Yeah. I should really go into the green.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
that Sim Toolkit Pro isn't running. Even if I started it correctly. Yay. What the frick?
What was that? I didn't touch anything at the moment.
There
And
it
all of a
goes.
sudden my sim changed from, just for a second, from looking ahead to looking backwards. And back again.
There and Back Again. A
Yes,
Hobbit's
there and back
Tale
again.
by Bilbo Baggins.
Exactly. Exactly that one.
I don't have any idea. It's behaving pretty strangely in the last few months, or weeks, days. Okay, to be honest, when does it not behave strangely?
It's a quirky little program.
I think it's a program with personality.
Oh, yes. That's why first time I started it, it decided, no sounds today.
Don't talk to you. Don't talk to you. Or talk to the tail, how my kitty would say.
Yes, thank you, Romy. Somebody needed to say that.
Thank you for that song in my head now. Thank you. I own that song on my... Oh, I had that too now.
What?
There and Back Again.
Yeah.
Strange things to happen.
Yes. It's a message from Bilbo Baggins.
What do you want us to do?
Which reminds me, I really have to read those books again.
Oh, yeah.
God knows how many times now, but I think it will
Doesn't
be the
matter.
fourth or fifth time. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I took a book what I bought in 2006. What the frick? What to do in Sim? In 2006, it was The Guardian of Honor by Robin D. Owens. Pretty nice book that's about parallel universe to our world. Or not universe. There is a parallel planet, world to our Earth, and once in a while, when the moons and stars stay good, people can be summoned from our world to the other world, and that's a medieval French-based world.
Okay.
And it's pretty nice to read, and the main character is a bit sassy. She's a Chicago lawyer and had to fit in this other world, but quite entertaining. And Robert T. Owens has a writing style which you can read very easy even if you don't have that big vocabulary. Because she writes it that you can imagine what comes next. Like you just need to understand F from 5 word 3. So, and you're good. That's a book series, about 5 books. The Summoning series. And I devoured that book again. That's it. Somehow they take a lot of space, those books, but it does feel differently if you have a physical book in your hand.
Yes,
you can throw yourself onto the couch and everything is off and you just read.
Yeah.
Well, good evening, Fishman. 35Q. Good evening. Welcome to A Spit Around the World. We're on day 42 and a half. We're flying in beautiful America down south. Are you cutting corners?
It's my autopilot.
Okay.
I think a certain Kaharia made the plan, so I'm just following your plan.
Oh.
I'm totally innocent. I've never been more innocent.
You innocent. Well, Fishman, I'm tired from the week, but yeah, I'm happy that I can fly with you guys again. Was an exhausting week with much to do at work. And thank you for the follow. I'm here in the Discord accompanied by my co-pilot Nightsap, or Countsup, as you see in the picture. And we also have our flight engineer Robbie, who made those beautiful paintings on our planes.
And he has 2 followers on Flight Sim too.
Ooh.
But well, Robbie, I have 2 followers on Twitch, and I have never streamed a single second. Yeah. But I think you deserve more than 2.
Definitely. But that will come with time.
Hang on, that's a lot of text.
So World War II aircraft on American Flight Sim, but cost money and we don't have money. So I mean, what's yours? What's yours? A way where you can like do a mission or something, and in return you can.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
But I think I know what he means. That if you do a specific mission, you can accomplish. If you accomplish that mission, you get as a reward the plane. But then you're in the wrong simulator.
Yeah. No.
If you really want to have a plane, it's like if you really want to drive that car on the streets, you got to go and buy that car. Nothing else with the planes. And since they're hand modeled and there's many time in there, what a person actually, or persons, they're groups. Yeah. You have to pay that.
Well, Super Typhon, there you are. But I mean, I wonder what do these followers get from following somebody who doesn't stream?
Maybe the heads up if that that someone they like begins to stream, that they will see their first streams.
So
Got
you
it?
mean I should just wait until I have 100 followers and then I start streaming?
Probably.
There is a... What's it called? Oh God, where is my
Burkes
spelling
Garden.
chart? The next airport that's coming up.
Burkes. I would speak it like a Burkes. Victor Alpha 07.
Yeah. By the way, I got that. Remember how I told you about the hoodie with a Spitfire?
Yeah?
I got it, and it's actually really stitched on.
Whoa.
It's not printed. It's quite small,
Nice.
but it's a nice, stylish little logo. And then inside there is a label which has the phonetic alphabet on it.
Nice. I have a T-shirt with the fly alphabet on it somewhere in the laundry. I need to iron. I hate ironing. I hate it so much.
You never... I mean, I certainly never ever iron T-shirts. I mean, that's why I'm wearing T-shirts.
I have to iron them.
Super Typhoon, you think of streaming in the flight sim?
Yay! There's Switzerland. There's Robbie. Well, I guess our next airport is also up on the mountain.
So is that VA07 the one that we want, or do we actually land there?
Victor Alpha 07. We can do a touch and go there. Because the fuel looks good.
You didn't mean it for landing.
No.
Oh, hello, Schnitzel.
Schnitzel. Good evening.
But if you look ahead of us, it looks like an old volcano again, doesn't it?
Yeah, kinda. I didn't have time to Google or research today at work.
It's quite a difference from all the other mountains which run in a straight line.
Yeah, I wanted to see if there's a tectonic plate meeting that crushes themselves.
But this could well be an old crater.
So this is gonna be interesting. I think it happened during one of the Avenger films. But I guess those craters are older than the Avenger films.
I'm not sure if that qualifies as a proper airfield.
Well, it should be tarmac, since the strip is grey, or at least gravel and stuff. So I did not align with the runway 100% here. So let's see what we got here.
Which runway?
25.
Where?
Somewhere.
Where?
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I hate these runway chases. This looks like a massive golf course.
So let's see. I have a feeling I see it.
There is something here, but is that a runway?
There is.
I don't see anything here.
So, where is my runway? I guess I see it. I guess I have it. Looks good. Found it.
I'm just
And
probably
I
too
saw
stupid.
we have a raid. Welcome in, raiders. We just do here a touch and go. Whoever that did,
Oh, that
thank
is
you.
the runway. That is the runway.
There's a runway. So gear up, flaps up. It's a pretty narrow runway, guys.
Yeah.
So who came in? Who came in? Well, we have a raid from Herrn Nullblick. Yeah. We didn't go per much. Hello, hello. How did your race go? Did you win? Good evening, Test. Who was the Leroy Jenkins? Ah, Test. Okay, I should have known. Welcome, guys, to day 43 at the Spitty around the world. We passed Pittsburgh, now we're flying down south in beautiful America. Just third place. Oh boy, you have to practice. Isn't it beautiful here?
Yep.
Those mountains.
It is beautiful.
That mountain range here, Herr Nullblick, looks like you took two tectonic plates and crashed them together. That they just do like waves. Die Elevations. Schaut aus, als hätte man ein Papierziehharmonika zusammengecrashed. Also mit einem Ziehharmonika-Falten. There comes Castella. So let's go on course again. Or at least me. Haha. Which airline? Which airline got you home from holiday? Could you imagine nights up? Test was on holiday in Turkey.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably still quite warm and sunny there. Let me guess, South Coast?
And he flew with the Sun Express.
Yeah, sunny. I think it's a Turkish one. Turkish charter.
It's a holiday charter normally.
Yeah.
I've flown
No
with it
sunburn.
too.
That's good.
You're not cross? Oh, I'm disappointed.
Up to 44,
Ooh.
I would consider that slightly too hot.
A bit hot. Well, in the month of July and August, there was quite another temperature range down in Turkey.
Yeah.
Ew.
My God. I wouldn't have really moved out of the water.
Well, let's try something here. I'm
So what
almost
is
on the
our first
magenta.
landing?
I would say 6 Alpha 4.
Okay, that's the next one.
Exactly. Roger. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. It's great to have you, Costello. I wanted to start the tricks. Yes. Kamikaze. There we go. I forgot that I have a boost program for my graphics card. Now, since I reinstalled all the drivers before the last stream, I have it also again installed. And now there's limited by mainboard. Oh boy. Told ya.
Okay.
737-800. Yeah, the 7.3s are nice planes. The 737-600 is a little rocket. So, where are we? There we are. There's Oak Ridge. A bit in the distance. There is Bristol. Isn't there a Bristol in UK?
Oh yeah, Bristol is a big town. In the south. What county is it? It has a big airport too. It's sort of opposite Wales.
Okay. To our right wing there is a Bristol. Some miles up the hill. Probably we will find Vienna in America.
I'm sure.
So, Nightsap, after your live interview, how does it feel to be famous? I hope you aren't tuning to drugs to cope with the stress. Just say no to drugs.
Just my usual drugs. Nothing that I wouldn't have taken before.
I made
But
her
I had my
dirty. She has
autograph
to.
card printed.
I made her dirty. She has to wash herself now. You
And
made
of course,
autograph cards?
I loved how yippee caught on.
Hmm?
It was used again in Murph's stream yesterday.
What caught on?
That was my favorite movie quote, was Bruce Willis
Okay.
with yippee Schweinebacke,
Ah!
which in English is yippee motherfucker.
Oh!
And yesterday we were flying the Fokker. So
Oh!
of course many people had the inspiration that they could use it in that context.
Yippee-yay.
Yippee Schweinebacke.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite phrases.
Bruce Willis. From which movie was that?
That's from the Die Hard.
Okay.
Stirb langsam in German.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you remember that scene where he tries to stop the baddies to get away in an airplane. And he sort of somehow gets onto the plane and then he manages to damage the fuel tanks. And then he drops back down on the ground and the plane disappears, dripping petrol. And then he sets fire to this, which of course then spreads to the plane. And then he says, Yippee Schweinebacke.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that often. I just thought it's a typical Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Like, I'll be back. It's
Yeah.
Arnie.
Yeah. He says that several times. I've actually seen a list on internet somewhere where somebody listed all the times on the occasions in the films where he says it. And it's quite a few.
Well,
This one wasn't up at the top.
I don't understand it. Why does LRM clap and Sim Toolkit Pro says 403?
Yeah, that would not normally cause clapping.
Exactly, but LRM says 107. Don't have to understand
I
that.
must admit I have now uninstalled that FSUIPC or whatever it's called.
FSUIPC, okay.
Yeah. I just feel that it might give me another frame
Option
or two.
for CTD. Costello, we are landing here if you like to. So Robbie's coming in.
Yeah.
We're watching you, no pressure. No pressure at all. So great
must say it's
music
quite
I can't play. Sniff.
It's quite nice to have I have all of Twitch now on my little tablet at the side. So I see the whole picture all the time, and I still have a free
Monitor.
view of the sim. Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, I know, that's very comfy. So, Robbie coming in. Looking good. That looked like butter. Butter all over. What was that? Costello is coming in.
That was a very short landing.
Yeah.
He managed to bring it to a standstill very quickly. I usually take... I mean, this runway was just about long enough for me.
Shush you. Shush. Dun. Does it look? Looked good.
Well, I'm sure they sell moonshine here.
You sure?
Yeah, that looks like the area.
If it's good moonshine? Close that. Open that. I don't know how this is going. Does not sound that bad, okay. I sent you a link, Nights Up. I will have this music in background now. Can listen to it too. Good.
Okay.
Done.
Sunset sailing.
Yo. I took the song number 2. Starting from number 2. So I need fuel. Got fuel. Cockpit cam. Check. Okay. So he came in pretty fast. Up with the flappage. Okay, we have crosswind, so it doesn't matter theoretically, but we will back taxi. Because it goes in our direction. Vivage to the Nights Up. Oh, I just see. Better. Scratch.
Almost.
Almost. That was pretty close.
Yeah. I don't think it actually touched.
Hope not. Don't want to mess up the paint. Not that our flight engineer will skim us.
Okay. Now that definitely scratched paint.
Shh. Nobody saw that.
I did.
Whee! Flappage uppage. I go between those two mountains. Whee! Because we can go over the lake. Oh, that's the right one. Whee! So how does it look here? Looks pretty peaceful.
Yep.
So there is my house. You could be my neighbor somewhere over there.
But I read somewhere that these areas are really bad for drugs and things like that. Because the people who live there, and they've just got no perspective, you know. It used to be coal mining, and that's stopped now. So many of them
Have no job at all.
have no job. Yeah. So
And no
it looks nice,
future.
but it's probably not a very nice place to live in. Yes, okay. Yes, I heard about that.
What? Did I?
Well, this area that it's sort of, you know, where the hillbillies live, and
Okay.
the rumor is that most people
Her
who
cousins.
are married to a relative.
Oh boy. No, thank you. Are the hillbillies and the rednecks the same?
Yeah, I think the rednecks are a little bit further south.
Okay.
But it's basically a similar idea.
Bye bye, nice mountain land thing, whatever. Even we go in 207, also 47, 250 knots. It feels so slow. I somehow got the need for speed.
Well,
We could zoom, but
you
we
might have
would
to get
lose.
a jet for that.
Yeah, but we would lose some of the beautiful scenery here.
Yeah.
Since we're faster than other planes. Talk to me, Goose. Wah, wah, wah.
Are you calling us geese?
Yeah, it's really
Yep.
amazing here.
I agree. Ah. Well, I haven't seen Maverick, so I didn't recognize that as a quote.
Well, I haven't seen Top Gun and Maverick.
So the geese are the other planes, basically.
Okay.
And that makes sense.
Well, I feel the need for speed is also from a computer game. Or better to say, it was on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Need for Speed. Oh yeah.
I love that game. I loved it.
Yeah, when it came out, I think the first 2 or so I played.
Underground was pretty nice, but it got boring. Because you just drive in and there was no thrill to it. But
Yeah.
with Most Wanted, you had always the police. And it would show up when you did not need it that they showed up.
Yeah. Turning a corner.
One of the many's. Yeah, because that is now the last airport from the last stream.
Okay.
After that corner.
Yeah.
And this airport is also again between hills. Or mountains or whatever. Somewhere
Between
up
what?
high.
Yeah, okay.
Then we have to reload with a new flight plan.
Right.
So I'm flying along the street for a bit. Here. I'm trying to find my way in.
Yeah, and we have to do a loop-de-loop to get in on the runway. So shall we come in from the south or from the north?
Well, at least in my sim, the wind is 4 or 5 knots from 280 to 2890. So wind is changing a bit. And Leo Plays 2029. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. We're a spit around the world, day 43. With beautiful America. And approaching soon.
Yeah, Twitch is buffering.
To November Charlie 0. Dude, fly now. I like that name. Dude. Welcome to the stream too. Welcome in, guys. Happy to have you. We're flying the last bit of the flight plan from Thursday, since we could not get it done because we were too tired. Good evening, Deki. Hello, buddy. Huggies to you. How's it going? How's the pack? How are you? So let's see where this
Hello,
airport
Deki.
is. Mountain. I like those mountains. This is gonna be interesting. So there's a valley.
Oh yes.
Huh?
I can see it now. I see
Can
it
see
now.
it?
Oh, definitely. And I need to do a big loop.
I don't see it now. Yet. So is it an airport for your list?
It could well be. It looks like it could be.
You walked your paws off? Well, buddy. Feel the huggies and love. I would like to change that, but I can't. Actually. So let's see, where is this? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet either. So Deki knows this place here. Okay. Robbie, did you have a CTD or a hashtag 22? Ew.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
yes,
solid.
I think
They're power lines. Okay.
I think I know this place too. I think I've been here before with the golf course. Isn't that a private airport or something like that?
Whatever. It's
Yes,
America.
the mountain resort, exactly. Yes. And I think there's actually a payware version of this one.
Really? Coming hard and fast. Oi. I know for you.
Well, I think the runway is too short.
Youch. Come on.
Say hello to the squirrels.
No?
That's what it looked like from here.
Whew. Yeah, it was too fast. I was too fast. Ah, okay, that's why you knew. So let's see how the other guy's doing. Don't come in till I get you guys. There's Switzerland. Do I see a Robbie? Well, I can't remember. I really can't remember, Deki.
Exactly, yes. And that's that's why I know this airport, because I was in that group flight. And I think he had the payware in his sim, so you could see what the payware looked like. I didn't, but I could see it through his stream.
Better.
So we have to go out and load back in with the
Exactly.
43 day 43 plan.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'll do that now.
So,
I'll also use that for a quick
yeah,
break.
refueling break.
Oh, yes, re and defuel. Okay.
So, fuel cut off. What did I forget to turn off? Kitty life is hard. So,
World map. Day 43. Well, I have a feeling we might not actually manage this whole flight.
we definitely don't manage the whole flight. Definitely not.
The sim says 4 hours or something like that. Okay, so I'll be away from the keyboard for a few minutes. And I'll load in.
Okay. Swing. Come on, fill her up. Just dive off the end. You'll be fine. Yeah, like in Lukla, taking off the same. So, this on, this, not this, that gone, this on, this on. On. We need this in front. Again, get the feeling I will bump often in this mic tonight. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, I can imagine the Stakey. I can imagine this. Oh, what says? I need to load in there the same flight plan would not be the baddest idea. There we are. Well, one for Deki. Give me a second. Uwu.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back. How is our 4-pod old lad? How is Yento?
Huh?
So while I'll take off and run V14 since there's no significant wind. There's Switzerland, there's Count Sepp.
Close the door.
He does not like our Uwu. Yeah, how can this be that there are other doggies in his territory?
Competition.
Hey, I'm the boss. If somebody wants to join along, we're in the North Europe server. We just departing from 2 November Charlie 0 and heading down south. Everybody's welcome. Take something that can hold up with a spitty. That should feed the Nightbot, guys. So, are you ready, guys, for takeoff?
Do you take off from this end?
Yeah, would say.
Okay.
We have a 2-knot wind from 277.
Two
So-
knot, we don't have to really worry
Exactly. We don't have to care about. Roger, ready? Nice.
about. When we landed with Murph and the Gigna flight in Dublin,
Okay.
we had live weather and it was 33 knots
Ew.
from the side,
Why would you do that?
which was quite interesting. But I mean, these huge planes, they're not very much bothered by wind. Before you get the Globemaster bothered by wind, needs to be a hurricane.
You'll be off, Super Typhon.
Okay, let's try and make you happy.
If I can see this take off, I'll be happy. Okay, well, you'll see that. So, go ahead, Nights Up, not that I scratch your paint again.
Yes, it would be awful. Okay.
Off you go. Oh, the master of the house appeared. My husband came home.
He's going all over the place again.
No, me too.
What
the deuce!
A dance.
What the deuce? What was that?
That was a dance.
Did I throttle her too much back? You think you have the Spitty in range and then... Yeah, medic! Ah, that's why. I throttled her too much down. And I'm on the... What the frick? That did make you happy? Why? Why did this make you happy? That I did throttle too much down with the RPMs. Can't do this on outside view. Ah, yeah. Well, hello, Planet Neutral. I hope you did not see my oopsie. It's embarrassing. Come on, go. Come on, come on. There we go. She was too much throttled back.
My autopilot is going nuts again.
Macadamia?
So don't worry if you see me in the crazy places. It's
Macadamia? Hazelnuts? Yeah, perfect moments gone wrong. And you definitely do not go on course. Nights Up?
Well, I know where I should be.
Good.
And I hope my plane has now understood where it should be. But it's funny, I was really close to the magenta line when I activated the autopilot, so why it started going circles?
I don't know. How are you, Planet Neutral? You had a nice dream? In your evening, my morning? And I have to confess, I dozed off for a second. So there we are.
I think it's intercepting the magenta line now.
You think?
Going towards it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm optimistic.
Ooh.
Famous last words.
Auf geht's, Jungs, wird schon schief gehen. Asheville. We're approaching Asheville here. Whee! Green, green mountains. Hmm?
Well, I haven't really looked at little nav map a lot today, so I'm doing that now.
I hand fly the most of it.
Biltmore.
I'm approaching Asheville in a minute. Somewhere above us is an American Airlines from KLX to KCLT.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it. You did an interesting flight plan. I see this loop.
Yeah, I wanted to zoom around at that valley, if this is a valley.
Bryson City.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
Deki. And there's some ripples a bit to the northeast. They look pretty nice to fly in. They're pretty nice to fly in. That was a good one, Robbie. Two blue screens of death during your stream. You have a hunch what caused it?
I just looked where your plan leads us. We're getting to Savannah. I love Savannah. Beautiful town.
Whee! No. Don't you dare. Computer. There was a stutter, I've seen it.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Savannah?
Yeah, I just saw where the flight plan as it continues.
Ah, okay. Just going down south.
Yeah, we're missing Charleston, but we won't see much from the air anyway, probably. Yeah. Beaufort. Oh, yes. That's an area that I know. Yeah.
I'm testing different GPU settings, updated the NVIDIA Ready driver, that kind of thing. Oh boy, fingers crossed for you.
That sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, fingers crossed for you. I had a Windows update recently, which overrode my graphic card driver, which led to nothing worked. An hour before the stream.
Of course.
I thought I will chew on my keyboard. So, yeah, I know how that feels. Well, I have an AMD GPU, I can't use DLSS.
Yeah, I can't use it because mine is too old.
Well, I don't do Windows updates often since the risk of having things not working. Yeah. Let's make a fur pile.
Hang on a second. Has the
Huh?
scenery dropped in altitude so much?
Well, I'm just...
I feel that I'm flying really high up, but I'm just a little bit above 3,000. And before I could hardly manage to get over the mountains.
Where the frick are you?
Yeah. So I'll come down. That's ridiculous.
Where are you?
I'm on the
You're
magenta
on
line.
You're on 13,000 feet, my friend.
Ah!
I'm on 4,000 feet.
I forgot the one. Yes, but why? I can't understand that because my setting was something like 5,000 and it just kept climbing, obviously.
I can't answer you that question.
Well, here we go. Exactly. One of these.
I like that album. Sepp is aiming for the moon.
Yes, I like aiming high.
The scenery actually looks pretty nice here, not like around Washington.
No. But it's sort of, in a way, it's unspectacular. But I think this is the area where there is what is the long distance hiking trail called? The Appalachian Trail or something like that, which is a very popular long distance hiking trail. I mean, it takes 2 weeks or so to do the whole thing.
Wow.
But I think that goes through here.
Don't give me ideas. Don't. No.
They have quite a few of these long distance trails in the States.
Yeah. But don't give me ideas.
Are you into hiking?
Traveling. I tasted blood.
But with these, I mean, if you did that trail, you would virtually have to sleep in the woods somewhere. There's some places where you can find a hostel or something like that, but very often people sleep outside.
I have a tent.
There's a wonderful book which I can't remember the title of a woman who basically, I think she had a problem with her marriage or something like that. And she had never really hiked before, and then she decided to do that long distance thing.
Yeah, you get your head free. Yeah. Sure.
And it's an interesting book because she was a total beginner and she made a lot of mistakes in the beginning with equipment and everything. But she saw it to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the Appalachian Mountains, but there are no apples here. Robbie Road.
Yep. Robbie is the master of the crummy joke.
No, we won't fly to Florida. 'Cause we fly down south.
We do fly to Florida. Sorry. I just saw your flight plan. I mean, not today, but the flight plan definitely leads into Florida.
Yeah, but not today.
Not today, no. And after Florida, the moon. No, the question was where are we going after Florida? I think it's Cuba, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and then from Cuba, I've done that before. You can get over to South America relatively easily.
also could go over to the Bahamas.
Yeah. Or
If
we
we
could
divert
hop
in
along the islands.
Okeelanta and
There's a whole
hop over to
chain.
the Bahamas and down over the islands. I'm
There's
not
a whole
sure.
chain of islands.
Yeah, I know, and I see it, and I'm not
Which
quite
would
sure.
actually lead us towards, what is it, Guyana or something like that. I read another book. There was a guy with a sailing boat, and he did all those islands. If you follow that chain from Cuba, Dominican Republic, Montserrat, Dominica, and so on, that way you get very close to, and then you just have to jump over from Trinidad and Tobago to the mainland.
Yeah. There's Kingstown and Bridgetown.
But you're the boss. We fly wherever you want.
We covered
like
quite a
at
bit
the moment.
yet.
I mean, this flight plan. I wonder what my plane makes of it.
Flipping you off?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful here.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a natural lake or if there is a dam somewhere.
Well, I'm looking on a little nav map, but just see a bridge at Vessa. I don't see a dam.
So it might be natural.
Or could it? Where the little Tennessee River comes into that lake? On the right, on the left, pretty far on the
Tennessee
left.
River has a dam.
So yeah, there's a dam.
Dam, there's a dam.
Dam. Fontana Dam Road. So yeah, there's a dam. Wow, this looks nice.
Oh yes. And I'm not telling you that I just saw a bridge.
Where?
I just flew over it.
Well, you're over there. Where is this bridge?
Oh, and I think I see the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Do we land there?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
For the crack of it. Oh boy,
Yeah,
I borrowed a sentence from Mirth. Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah. I'm not sure if that was the airport. No, I don't think so.
Not yet. But that's a beautiful lake. There's the Nantahala National Forest. So again, national park.
I'm confused now.
Why?
As my plane decided to fly away from the airport. Let me have a look.
It says no.
What? No, I mean, it's at 50, 57 something, isn't it? Is that
It's the 57
Okay.
And November
Well,
Charlie.
autopilot
5-7
off.
November Charlie.
I'll teach that plane where to fly. You had the distinct feeling the plane was sort of saying, well, if I just sort of keep on flying, maybe he doesn't notice.
Yes. There's...
But
There
you're
is...
buffering again on Twitch.
Yeah, but that's
It's just,
Twitch and not me.
Twitch seems to be really twitchy today.
Twitch has the TwitchCon. ATM.
Yeah, but and why does that mean we have to have problems?
Because many people will watching and the resources and stuff and blah and blub.
I
Did I
never saw
see?
the point
Did
of a
I?
TwitchCon, honestly.
Did
I
I
mean,
see an oopsie for Robbie?
oh no.
Medic!
My Twitch is totally at a standstill.
Thanks for joining along, flight engineer. Thanks, buddy, for joining along.
Yeah, okay.
Have a good night.
Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. And before Robbie falls asleep, he's probably thinking of a few more jokes.
Stop, 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 stop.
Rumor has it
Whew.
that there is an airport
That
somewhere.
was phew.
Come
That
on.
was a close call.
That's nothing to laugh about. Okay.
So, let's see how you guys are doing. Come on. Thank you. Costello comes in. Swing. Nice. Nice landing there.
I just reloaded your stream yet again.
Keep in
Hopefully that
mind
will
what
be-
I said about the stream of Herr Nullblick. That I needed 7 attempts to load in since there was a network error.
Well, it's back to normal again just now.
Woohoo! So, you'll try to land?
So, somewhere down there, well, at the moment all I see is forest, woods.
It's on a hill.
On a hill.
Yeah.
Well, I see all your nameplates.
Quick, quick, turn it off. Oh, for me it was from LRM 110 this time. So, be aware the runway is short.
Yeah. Hello, squirrels. Here I come. Well, you see, I did the trick. What was the trick? Why did I stop so quickly?
Yeah, no landing gear.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
No. Don't do it like that. Think about all the people who need to repaint your plane. What will they think about? Exactly,
Yeah, but it was the
ouch.
only... Castella, that was the only way that plane could stop before meeting the squirrels at the far end. No, it's a well-known maneuver in the Spitfire. It's called the belly stop.
And not the belly rub.
No, the
So,
belly stop.
what does the fuel say? Chaka! Hello, thank you. Swing! Chaka! Pro
It is so
hoof.
confusing when your mouse moves across two screens.
Huh? Ah, yeah, space task. Had to think about what is he talking about? Well, it's different. So.
Yeah. And for some reason, it only it goes in one direction.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because you have the monitor on one side of your main screen. And in that direction, there goes the mouse.
Yeah, but the problem is that I actually have the tablet on the other side. So
You
the mouse,
can
I have
tell
to turn
Windows
it right.
that.
Okay.
Just grab the monitor you want to move on the other side of the main monitor.
Yeah.
Then Windows will be smart enough to figure it out.
Windows being smart.
Yeah, sometimes.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, we don't talk about the flight sim, but the operating system.
Okay. Oh yes. Nice.
Okay, are we ready for taking off again?
Uh-huh.
Good. Let's see if we fall down at the other end or if we can actually take off here.
Us falling down.
Whee! Come on, up we go. Nice lady.
There we go.
Ah. Well, I'm aiming with my snoot to a mountain and what comes connection lost. I hate that window. Reconnected. For what I do have this software here.
Let's see what maneuvers we will have with the autopilot this time.
Hopefully good ones.
Oh, it's actually quite reasonable.
Yeah? Does she do what you want?
No funny circles, which nobody needs.
Ooh. So, where do we go from here? Next stop would be Kilo Charlie Echo Uniform in Clemson. Next city from Greenville.
Oconee County.
Yep.
There's another group of lakes around there.
Yep.
Now we are approaching the Savannah River. Yeah. The Savannah River, I actually did a flight. I did a series of flights just following rivers from the mouth all the way up as far as I could.
Yeah.
Savannah River was one of them.
Ah, okay. I thought you say, yeah, I was there.
No, in real life, not yet. We're still too far north for that.
Okay. Oh, we're passing in a moment the Yellow Mountain.
Okay. And later we will pass Prater Ranch. Now that sounds like Vienna. Prater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there is a Vienna, a real Vienna in America somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I know, but I don't know where it is anymore. And I did not Google it. Because maybe we'll find it this way. Just by flying.
Oh, I'm not sure if that's in this area. I just remembered one of my favorite films.
That
Have you
would
ever
be
seen The Bridges of Madison County? With Clint Eastwood and Meryl Streep?
Nope. I know the actors, but I haven't seen that.
That's a treat. You will like that. You will probably need a hanky, but it's one of these films they're just wonderful. She's a farmer's wife,
Okay.
obviously quite neglected. The husband is away,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a photographer.
Okay.
And he does a project taking pictures of the bridges in this area. That's why the film title.
Okay.
And she lets him stay in her farm while he's in that area. And of course, things happen. But it's the way these two people. I mean, it takes two absolutely marvelous actors to do that. The way these two people approach each other. Everybody, you see that they've all had some experiences behind them. She's more the sort of inexperienced one, and she doesn't really want that sort of thing, but then she can't resist. It's just incredible. And in the end, they don't stay together. When the husband comes back, he just leaves her and says, you know, that you'll be happier that way. But it's an absolute wonderful film.
Yeah, Meryl Streep knows how to
I like
play.
both. I mean, Clint Eastwood is wonderful,
Of course.
and she's wonderful. Yeah. So, and it's really basically a two-person piece. Just these two. So if you ever come across the bridges of Madison County, then do watch it.
If I have time and come across, yeah, I do that. Talking about great actors, one of the greatest is Christopher Lee.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Liam Neeson. I love that guy.
Christopher Lee was the guy who played Saruman, didn't he?
Exactly. Also Count
Yeah.
Dracula, Count Dooku.
Yes, the Dracula is famous. Yeah.
A guy with many voices, with many faces, and he also sang in a metal band. I don't know which band anymore, but he also sang in the metal band, and he could speak several languages, including German.
Yeah. And I think Christopher Lee was not his original name. I think that was one of these who had an actor's name.
I don't know.
So do you want to land at Oconee County?
No.
No, so we're just passing. Because you put this little kink into the
for flying over the city, and if we would have landed there, that we would be aligned with the runway.
Let's just keep going now.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Christopher Lee also did quite a lot of, audio stuff.
He had a gorgeous voice.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee has also been an old SAS operative.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
No, when they did behind the scenes and bloopers of Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson told him or tried to tell him how a guy sounds who got stabbed, and Lee just answered him, "Well, I was in the war. I know how people sound who get stabbed."
Yeah. I think we are moving into real flat countryside. So I think I can come down. This airport is at 800 feet. Yeah, okay, so I think I'll go down to 2,000. What do you think about that?
You can do that. I'm flying pretty manually. And Crumpton 33, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome by Spit Around the World. I don't see you, Castella. Where are you? Don't see you. You got kicked out? Ew.
That's not nice.
No.
I would complain.
I wanted to say the same.
Well, we're already in South Carolina. So, I think my Speedy is trying to do the hook.
Where's KRDU? Where is it?
Well, it should be somewhere below me then.
Where's KRDU?
I see a stadium. That has to be over on that side.
Okay, we're too far south. Kilo Romeo Delta uniform is Raleigh Durham. That's in North Carolina.
My
It's a bit up
my Speedy
north.
just decided to cut a corner.
No!
He just
Well,
decided, well, since we're going that way anyway, why should I do this?
yeah,
Yeah,
but I cut the corner now too.
that's a reasonable plane.
Has quite a sense of its own.
Oh yeah, which we know.
Yeah, we saw it not all too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's lake
Interesting
arms are,
countryside here.
yeah. The lake arms are pretty interesting.
But can you imagine the mosquitoes?
Yes.
In this climate, so much water. Oh God.
Well, my natural mosquito hunter got lazy this year. Because sleeping on the human pillow is definitely more comfortable than going after the mosquitoes. I saw a
Oh yes.
bridge, but too late.
Yeah, and it
Sniff.
was also, you have to admit, it was quite a low one.
Well, never say never. There's another bridge. But we had the disaster in New York, so we won't do this.
I wonder
Simulations, welcome. Welcome to the stream. At the
I
Spit
don't know
Around
if
the
anyone
World.
has joined this stream because I don't see the stream. It just stopped again.
Well, I hear them when they follow. I get
Yeah.
maybe it's
Well,
just
I'll do
your
another reload.
internet. Welcome, buddy. Welcome in. Because when somebody follows, I have a little meow meow
Yeah.
in my ear. Welcome in. If you want to join eventually in the flight, we are on the North Europe server and we just passed a Kilo Alpha November Delta and Sierra Charlie 3-4. And the beauty cat. Yeah, the beauty cat knows she's beautiful.
That's
And
a problem.
thanks. The assembling is a bit difficult today. The pass can't decide in which direction they should point. Oh! Right. Good evening, Colonel Fork. Good evening. Welcome in, guys.
Hello, Colonel Falk.
Colonel Fork raided with a party of 31 people. Hey guys, how's it going? Nice to have you. Good evening at A Spit Around the World. Raid, raid, whoop, whoop. We're on day 43 and we're in South Carolina. If you want to jump in, we're in the North Europe server and we're just passing Sierra Charlie 3-4. Ah, there is Castella in the background.
Mm-hmm.
The kitty meows again. Thank you, Charles Farmer, for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in the cat pack. How was your stream, Colonel Fork? Did you had a nice flight? What did you do? That could take us a bit. Ooh, that sounds nice. Looking at the fall colors of Michigan. The L4 Grasshopper, I'm not quite familiar with that plane. But I think it's something pretty small with a short takeoff capacity. Yeah, Mrs. Kitty. It's quite sleeping peacefully today. Almost belly up. We had a Mr. Kitty, but unfortunately we had a Mr. Kitty. Was also a black and white, like her, just with a pink nose. This coloring of the fur is pretty often. I think it seems so.
Yeah. I can see it.
Well, our next touch and go will be 3 Golf Echo 8.
Okay.
If we find it.
Is that a grass one?
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And be aware, it's just 1,400 feet.
That's Prater Ranch.
That's Prater Ranch. Had to land there, or at least touch and go there. Did I caught up finally? Yay!
Ah, yeah, and this river is the border between South Carolina and Georgia.
Interesting.
So from our point of view, the right-hand side is Georgia.
Okay, and when I fly snake lines over the river, then I would annoy the ATC.
Yes, because they don't know where you are, yeah.
Coming! Woohoo! So let's see if we find that strip. First glance.
I have a suspicion where it might be.
Whee! Somebody zoomed past.
In a Virgo,
Yes.
which is a vertigo, if you spell it completely.
A plane I don't own.
Yeah,
It was a
it's free
pretty
one.
fast Funanza.
It's a free one. You can get it. No
Yeah.
problem. And it's one of the real. You can get it in a different versions, but one of them is really fast. But I must say, I'm not using it a lot.
So where is our strip?
Something tells me that you are probably a little bit too far inland.
Why? It's pretty...
Just from looking at my magenta.
Yeah, the magenta is not aligned to the runway.
That is true. But you could sort of twist in.
So... Now I should be aligned with the runway. So can we see it? Kapow! Right.
Question is, what are we actually aligned with?
A grass strip, in theory. Oh, cute! Saw it. Don't you die and dare on me. Don't you dare and die on me. Yeah, that looks good. It's, yeah, a strip into the woods.
And I love strips into the woods. They're
There's
my favorite
xenon.
ones.
So, then let's do a touch and go here without crashing. Swing. And it goes uphill. No, that wasn't butter. That was all not butter.
You want to land or touchdown?
I did a touch and go.
Okay, touch go.
There's Capelstick, there's Klopstocker. Welcome in, guys. So many people flying here. Ooh.
That is a stupid landing strip. I mean, it's so narrow in the woods here.
Yeah. That would be a perfect log landing strip.
Yes. Yeah.
Whee! Alloc Road. Hey, Concept. Great interview, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did I land too early? Oh, guess not.
I can tell you, I was really nervous before that interview, but I must say, it turned out all right. And it's really funny. I looked at the VOD later when you watch yourself in an interview. It's weird.
Yes. That's really weird. Because you keep watching on the little details and think, oh,
yeah,
boy,
exactly.
no, why?
But then You know, there are stretches where you thought when you talked, oh, now I'm just making a fool of myself. I'm just, like too long a break or whatever. And then you watch the VOD and you realize no problem.
Yeah.
But as you were talking, you thought, yeah, yes. I don't like hearing my own voice when it's recorded, Alok Talk. I just always feel it sounds funny.
'Cause you're not used to it. You're not used to your voice
Yeah,
when
you hear it in a
it's
completely
recorded.
different way. Yeah.
Exactly. Because some of the hearing is not there when you hear it recorded.
Yeah. I remember even as a small boy, my grandmother, she had one of these old tape decks,
You
and whenever we went to see her, she would make recordings of us. And when I heard my own voice on these recordings, I was horrified.
kinda cute. Well, let's jump over to Twin Legs, because I need to refuel. Well, I needed to get used to my voice. Hearing it recorded
Yeah.
through Twitch and singing and stuff. Welcome, Egbert. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's normal. Since a part of the hearing which we use is missing when we hear our voice recorded. I don't know how to say it in English because I
Well,
just
it's
know
the,
those words only in
how should I
German.
say, it's often the bass that's missing. You hear that because it's your own body sort of resonating to the sound. But when it's recorded, you don't get that.
Der ganze Schall, der über die Knochenleitungen des Gehörs aufgenommen wird, fehlt.
Yeah.
Drum
The
hört man es
bones.
nicht.
Them bones.
Them bones. Yeah, bone conducting is missing. That's why our voice sounds different. Germans are everywhere. Conwell 99. 999.
In lakes. And nearby there is Eureka. That's a TV series. Do you know? Have you ever seen it?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. That explains it, Conwell.
Whee! Mind the trees, we don't need lumber.
Green Lakes coming up.
Yeah, I know. My
Not I
plane
know. I
my
wanted to hear what we should do there.
land, because I need to refuel. My
Okay.
plane wants to sip some dead dino juice.
Okay.
I like that word.
That's
I
a
don't
good
know who
expression.
started it on Thursday. Was it
That
Catbat?
dino juice.
That dino juice?
Yeah, or was it Robbie? I'm not sure. Yeah.
Red Pilot ready. Hello, hello. It's going good. No technical difficulties. Everything's fine.
Apart from the usual stuff.
Yeah. Lady Spitfire. And flying circles.
And the occasional status.
Don't talk about that.
No,
Hope you're fine too.
Yes, I think I see the airport.
You think or you know? And yeah, Erlachdag, Swiss German is not German at all. But if you're in deepest Bavaria, you don't understand the Germans there. Not at all.
No.
Too. Whee! So many people flying. Well, I need to load this plane in the Vertigo.
Hmm?
It seems... Not again. Come on. It seems I need to load this plane in the Vertigo for the next time.
There are two versions.
Okay.
One can do up to 300 knots, and there's one that can do up to 600.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time in the Schwarzwald. Even there I was confused. Well, he was in your neck of the woods. Nightsip.
Yeah, that's my neighborhood.
Oh, that's good to hear. That you had luck. Were unharmed on your stuff.
Okay. Let's see you coming in. Good grief. There are quite a few planes with us now.
Yeah. People jumped in. Sorry for that scratch on the plane. Sim toolkit process 153. Little LRM clapped, and now we're watching the peeps come in. Kappa stick does a pattern. Convel Adam on approach. The kitty meowed again. Thanks for the follow, Egbert. Much appreciated. This does look nice. If this isn't a butter landing. If this isn't butter, I don't know what butter is. Woohoo! Everybody else there is okay. Kappa stick coming in. Come on. Wait, I can't open my bottle here. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Nice. Also butter smooth landing. And he needed much less runway than me. That
Well,
was a short stop.
If it's there, you might as well use it,
And don't forget to hydrate, guys. So, my plane needs some dead dino juice. Stop there. Thank you. Runaway plane. Woohoo! Yeah. Kappa Stick is a master of Spitfire flying. Well, that dino juice. There we go. Had only 15% left. Then is there any wind?
3 knots.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So let's take from this side. Runway 24.
Well, hang on. What weather setting are you using? Because I have a feeling that I don't have the same one.
Few clouds,
Live?
scattered clouds.
Okay, I'm on high level clouds. So the wind might be a bit different for you.
No, 2 knots.
Yeah.
Don't care about 2 knots.
No, that's nothing to worry about.
So don't make a fool out of myself now. So many people watching. Well, Kamikaze Night's up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of my weather setting window. And the sim doesn't react.
No reacting sims are not good. At all.
I'll take off anyway.
Whee! Off we go. So let's do a circle to give the peeps chance to get off the ground.
I can't get that weather window closed.
Why not?
Don't ask me. I have no idea. I click on the X and
Yeah.
nothing happens.
What
And
would...
then eventually it disappears, but it comes back immediately afterwards.
If you click on the cloud?
On the what?
On that icon
Yeah, okay, I'll try that.
list.
Oh, that was Karia. Smart woman. Good idea. That did work.
Yay!
Where would I be without you?
Where you are now, but not on a world tour.
I would have. You have solved quite a few problems for me in the sim.
So, Castella is up in the air.
Oh yeah, I'm going on autopilot again.
You're losing altitude? Pretty much. So, is rudder staying on the ground? Probably. Okay.
No. So we are close to Augusta now. On our right should be.
So, does the map say?
Next stop, Savannah.
What you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm talking about films again.
I was just asking my plane what's doing, because it
Yes.
shows me course of 258, but the course is actually
No.
166.
166, yeah, exactly.
Plane. There we go. Looks better now.
You know the film Forrest Gump?
Yeah, we talked about that last time, Forrest Gump.
And in Savannah, in a park, it's a place, you know, that famous scene with the bench.
I'm
Life
not
is
that
life is
into...
like a box of chocolates. He sort of eats his chocolates there. I was in Savannah.
Oh, okay. I've seen it maybe twice, but yeah, I can't remember. Just run, Forrest, run!
And the funny thing is that there was no bench there. The film people
Okay.
put it there.
Okay.
And then all the tourists came
And
and
they
said,
let it there.
"Where is the bench?" So the city actually put the bench up so that they could say, "Oh, that's the bench."
The bench.
Well, that's how tourism works.
Yeah. I just say Hobbington.
Yeah.
Hobbington was just a field which they made pretty. And after the movie was shot, it wasn't maintained anymore. But people want to see Hobbiton, so
Yep.
they got it back into maintenance. And I don't want to know how many florists and gardeners and people work there
Yeah.
for keeping it
But I mean,
pretty.
it gives local people enjoyment. They have jobs. They can have income from tourism. The tourists are happy. So why not do it?
You can't catch me? Why can't you catch me? Kappa stick. Okay, then have a nice evening. Was I that fast? There we have Count Zip.
I don't know how far you want to go, but I think I'll end it in Savannah.
That is the next one.
Because Murph's flight last night went until about almost 1 o'clock.
Ooh. That's you. Well, I looked at the VOD. Looked pretty funny.
Yeah.
That you had a blast.
Okay.
Good night, Alak.
Good night.
So if the frames are behaving in Savannah, we can go down in Savannah, but we also could go down 50 additional to Kilo Sierra Sierra India.
Brunswick. Yeah.
McSimmons. Probably easier to load in.
Okay.
Whee! There goes Switzerland. Oh, Castella.
Yes.
Nice roll.
And right next to this island
Yeah.
is Jekyll Island. That's the island I was telling you about, which was a private island for
Ah,
the
that
rich
one.
people. Yeah,
You shall not pass.
and where I went, stayed in a motel there on the beach.
Okay.
And McKinnon, that's another island. Oh, they call it island. It's just because of the many rivers.
McKinnon, St. Simon's Island.
Sea Island.
Almost a triangle. Guess
Yep.
that thing in the middle was once a runway. Just guessing.
Yeah, probably. And I
I would.
remember Brunswick as a pretty desolate town. It was one of these places where in the center all the shops were closed
Died out.
and boarded up. There was nothing there. And then there was a huge mall outside, and everyone went there. And the center was absolutely dead.
Yeah, that's a pity. Something not boarded up, but something similar happened. Also is in Neustadt an der Weinstraße, a town in Germany.
Yeah.
They're struggling with the core of the city because people won't shop there, and the businesses have a real thought life there. But what they have is a cafe where you get pretty decent iced cafe. Nom nom nom. It was very yummy. And they had in their window a sign. I'm surely this was wrote by a guy, written by a guy. I don't need Google. My wife knows everything.
I wonder what the wife said when she saw that sign.
Yeah, me too. But we will never know.
And we have a small guest house not far away from here in the Black Forest where the clients were being quite rude to the staff. So the landlady wrote a big sign, "Please be nice to our staff. And remember, it's not easy to get a waiter, but it's very easy to get guests."
No, nice.
And she got a lot of compliments for that, actually.
Well, me too. Especially the YouTube. It's
YouTube, yeah, I find that it's so useful for so many things.
to learn. Well, I kinda teach myself how to build a fursuit. Exclusively watching how to build a fursuit.
Yeah, okay.
Exclusively watching those real fursuit makers, how they do stuff, and picking that out what I can use.
Yeah.
Mainly.
No, that's true. Yes, and there've been so many things. And I recently changed all the valves on our heating system. I had a video explaining exactly how to do that.
Nice.
Yeah. And then all the recipes, all the cooking advice you can get. And of course, you don't only just see a text, you see somebody doing it. So you know exactly what it should look like. Uh, yeah,
In
very helpful.
cooking, I'm more the experimental
Oh,
kind
yes,
of
but
person.
sometimes, you know, like for example, uh, I wanted to know sauce hollandaise. I know that there is a sort of quick and dirty way of doing it, and I just wanted to remind myself how to do it. And of course, you can see that.
Yeah.
Uh, But that's until next spring. Don't no more sauce hollandaise. Have to wait till the asparagus comes back.
Nom nom nom.
Oh yes, sorry, we're back at food. Ah,
Well, when
honestly.
when I was making my fursuit, I also learned how to do hairlines, the knotting of the hairs, that it would look like she's growing real hair.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
for one hairline about 30 to 40 centimeters. It took me quite a while, about 3 hours,
Hmm.
to knot a hairline that I could sew on that back of head from that
Yeah. Yeah.
from the fursuit hat from my Worgen. And there are people who do this with a crotching needle, or that needle for the wigs look like a pretty
Yeah.
fine crotching needle.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That knitting, what I do with getting it to a hairline and then sewing it on, is pretty, yeah, it takes you pretty long. But that with the crotching needle, in there one hair not out, in there one hair not out, you're getting crazy. You have to be very, very, yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't like these fuzzy little things. I'm getting nervous when I have to sew a button on or something like that.
Ich nähe bald wieder einen Stepp, einen Fischgrätstepp. And I don't know how to say this word in English.
It's some kind of stitch, but I don't know
Or
what.
quilt or something.
We are now passing Egypt.
No, we're in America.
Yes, passing a place called Egypt. And a bit further down is a place called Ivanhoe.
Why do you read this? I read Springfield. We're passing soon over Springfield.
There's so many Springfields in the States.
Yeah.
And, Castella, you will be pleased to hear that there is a place called Switzerland.
They have to copy everything.
Yeah. And I have no idea what it means, but it's called Kozawachi. I like that. It's got a sound to it.
Okay. I just heard Ha-Chi. Gesundheit.
Kozawachi. So, well, it's just to my right now. There is a place called Egypt.
To your right. Do I need glasses or what? I see Rinken.
Yes. And if you go over the other side of the magenta line, and you know Briar, you see Briar Patch, that airfield?
Yeah.
It's right under the and then go a little bit to the left from there. Then you have Egypt. Before you get to Statesboro.
I see Brooklet.
The next place is Ardmore, Shawnee, and then Egypt.
Griffin Lake.
Oh, maybe you just have a different map.
Oh! Welcome in! Captain Arash! Welcome, my friend! Thanks
Hello.
for the prime! 4 months! Oh boy! Thank you! Very appreciated! Hello, hello! Hey, Cozy! Guten Abend! Ja, man kann noch guten Abend sagen. Well, a bit tired from the day. And yeah, we're flying in South Carolina. Down south to California. But not today. We'll call it a night soon. It was a long week. And I'm looking forward to get a good night's sleep. And no alarm clock tomorrow.
That is true. Well, I mean, I can't. I have to shut up because I never have alarm clock.
How's it going? What does your flight do? I hear a Spitty behind me. Yay! Oh, nice. Long weekends are good things. Oh, there's a wingway from Castella. Woo! Long weekends are a thing. I have Monday off, but it's packed with things I have to do. So, well, that long weekend won't be a weekend. But I'm looking forward to next Saturday. There will be some stuff to do at home. Since I promised a friend to make him a costume. And yeah. There will be some patterns done for it.
Oh, big airport.
Yeah, I know.
Big one. Yeah.
So That costume will be a bit of nerdy stuff from Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Temple guard from Battlefront 2. Oh, there's quite a lot of details, and I'm happy that I just I have to do these fabric parts.
Yeah.
All the leather stuff and the helmet he does himself. The guy can do that stuff himself. That it looks pretty nice.
Oh. Major stutterage as we are approaching Savannah.
Okay, then we divert to this other airport. That we don't have stutterage when beginning the stream.
That's true. Yet another airport?
Yeah, that's I guess you're over that one I wanted to land. The Hunty Armour
Yeah.
airfield.
Yeah, could be.
But let's take this little one on that island.
Yeah.
We're good.
This whole area here at the coast is very watery, very flat, and that's one of these places where you think, if the sea levels rise, they will just disappear. Yeah, they're just very flat.
Don't you have that problem in Venice? That they're sinking?
Yeah.
All that stuff would just disappear.
And I was shocked how warm the water was. I mean,
Where?
you're in the Atlantic, so you think, Atlantic for me is always somehow associated with
Big,
cold water. And you go in there and it has the temperature of your bathtub.
Well, I'm sure it's for your bones better than cold water.
Yeah. But I ended going into the highly chlorinated hotel swimming pool because I was more refreshed there than in that absolutely lukewarm seawater.
I see Red Palette Randy in the distance. Welcome in. So we are 48 miles out for our last stop. Kilo Sierra Sierra India.
Mm-hmm. I also see a town called Tibet.
Do you have to copy everything?
Yes.
Guys! Why? Liberty County. Okay. The Wright Army Airfield. What would it be for a coincidence if they're referring to the Wright brothers?
Well, that's not so far away from here. I don't know exactly, but it was along this coast that they started.
It's at our right wing.
Yeah.
If you look in that
I've
restricted
seen the
area,
airfield. Yeah.
Fort Stewart and the Wright Army Airfield.
Yeah. But I think it was actually somewhere in this area. I've just been flown over by an inverted Spitty.
Who could this be?
That was Conval.
Ah. Make a screenshot of it next time.
That was too fast for me to make a screenshot.
Scan too! I make a screenshot from Castella. So. Every time the wrong button. There we go. Sapelo River. Sapelo Sound, Sapelo River. Why is this called Sound?
Sound.
Mm-hmm. Sound.
It's a name. A sound is what we call in German a Golf, referring to to sea.
Okay. Now I know. Because sound is normally something that sounds.
That sounds. Yeah.
And there's Brunswick.
Which of course is also a copy.
Brunswick,
That's the English
Golden
translation
Isles.
of Braunschweig. That's the translation of Braunschweig.
Yeah.
So we have to deviate a little bit from the course. Autopilot off.
Why?
Out we go.
You're going to Brunswick?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're far ahead.
The magenta line goes a little bit too far inland.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Clearly I had the magenta line moved on my little nav map and I'm flying from the map now.
But I mean, these islands are fun to fly over anyway. They have beaches.
No way. Coming from behind. How fast are you going?
260.
Ah, that's why.
This is Blackbeard Island. Yes, and somewhere in this area, actually, off the coast, Captain Blackbeard actually died. That's where his ship was sunk. That was somewhere in this area.
Okay.
The famous pirate.
Interesting.
I'm being convoled again.
Sapelo Island. It's just the airport there is just 12 feet above sea level.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you look at this, there are hardly any large elevations.
No, just flat. I can't remember what the airfield was called, or it wasn't even an airfield, it was just a strip in the Netherlands that was minus 12 feet below.
Yes. Well, it can happen in the Netherlands.
That was below sea level.
Yeah.
We landed actually. We did a touch and go there.
Yeah.
Just
No, in
for
the
kids.
Netherlands, that's a normal thing. So, we're approaching that place now.
Yeah, I know. Approaching the final stop of the night. Runway 22 would be more or less straight in.
Okay. But it was really funny when we flew over the Netherlands on that Fokker flight with Murph.
Yeah.
The first part, there was this place where on the ground you could see a jetliner with 4 engines as a silhouette, including the contrails. It was all part of the scenery. So when they took
Okay.
that satellite image, that must have just been over that area, and so it got baked in. It was really interesting. Never seen anything like it. But somebody said there is another one like that near Salzburg.
Nice. Maybe we can get out where that is.
I don't know. Certainly looked strange.
Ay.
So,
I
if I
even had a
do
coffee
follow the...
before the stream, but I'm terribly tired.
That's all right. I think if we just fly along the beach, that should almost lead us straight in.
There's a dark star
Yeah.
with rising altitude numbers for... Yeah, rising and rising. Not like the others we saw with the falling numbers.
Now,
I see the
somewhere
airport.
here,
I see it.
you,
Runway in sight.
you see more than I do.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
over
do.
there. It's got blinky lines, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's blinking.
Oh. Welcome, Viper. NB.
Hello,
Welcome.
Viper.
Thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. We are here on a final approach. The last stop of tonight. Yeah. Gear down. Just had to be cautioned here.
That runway is long enough for me.
There we go, we're down. Woohoo! Down we are. Parking brake on.
Okay. Now,
So,
those of you who haven't flown with us before, we always like to take a picture at the end. So if you could all gather around Kaharia's plane.
actually got to go now. See ya. Yeah, Viper. Have a good evening. Or good day, afternoon, whatever. Have a nice day. See you next time. So, and we are lining up now for a group picture that will land on our Discord afterwards. So, feel free, rumble over, come on over. That's our Discord. Hello, thank you. And I see a red palette Randy coming in. We're waiting for you.
Someone trying to do a yoga?
Not me.
No?
That picture is one of a kind. 3 spitties doing yoga.
Yeah.
So, red pilot Randy comes in.
And one plane has disappeared.
Yeah, something is not right with the throttle, Conval wrote.
Yeah.
Looking nice. Butter all over that plane. Landing. Woohoo! Look good. Yay!
Okay.
So,
Back again.
yeah. So let's see if we can do some fancy lightings.
Red Pilot Randy, come up and join us. And anyone who was flying with an open cockpit, could you please remove the flies from between your teeth?
I don't think we have open cockpits. We just have spitties.
Yeah, that would be a bit difficult.
Yeah. And thank you, TMMark59 for the follow.
Hello, Muse fan.
Good evening, Muse fan.
We're just wrapping up.
You're just catching us for the group photo. Thank you for the follow, Conval. Thanks a lot. How's it going, Muse? How are you?
Red Palette Randy, could you just go to the other side of Karia? That would be a wonderful lineup. Oh, there's somebody else there. Okay. Well, we got 5 spitties in the picture now.
Yeah, it works.
That's fine.
I
Good.
can make it work. Somehow, I get it.
Yes, yes.
Pretty fancy. That line, pretty fancy. Looking good, guys. Okay, I can't get the names in. When will I see the names? So, let's do one. This.
Right. Pictures taken. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I got my pictures. Hee. Well, guys, thank you so much for flying along. Thanks, Colonel, for the raid. Coming over to us. And yeah, everybody who came in and spent time with us. Pretty nice to have people actually talking to us. Yay! So, do we have somebody to raid? Can we get somebody? You too, Captain Arash. Have a good night. Also, Super Typhoon and everybody. Night. I think we will look over to 757 Spy, doing some Gigno flights. Did I? Yeah, I did this correctly. Good. Well, we're signing out, guys. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.